Don't allow people that speak negative to get up in your head. Don't do it, because it'll affect your life. And being critical of people is the easiest thing. It's so natural. To make fun of people and to make fun of things, that's funny. Don't make fun of people. It's easy and natural, but being positive is supernatural. We can be positive when everybody else is being negative, and you know what it makes you look like? A person of character instead of an idiot. Because everybody will complain and come up with all the negative crap. It's so easy. You don't even have to think about it. But to be positive, it takes a choice and really pondering the things you've done. This is awesome. How can the people you hang out with affect the way you think? Shoot! They don't?
You start to act like it.
Yeah. It's true. Where do you think do you think that you thought on your own what's cool or a cool way to dress? Absolutely. You didn't design your own clothes. Well, Anthony did. But from a style from other places. Anthony's like, I did do design this shirt. But the reality is, no one goes, everybody goes, I have my own style. No, you don't. It's a style broken off some other style like everybody else does. Everybody gets what is and what isn't. I guarantee you wear something and have everybody you see that day say, are you really wearing that? And you can try to act like it doesn't bother you all you want. I bet you put it in your closet and you never wear it again. Don't think you're immune to what other people say. Then you're just dumb. You can't let it affect and change your life. But make no mistake, we hear it. Especially let it be the opposite sex. You might only have to hear from 2 of them. Oh, that just doesn't work with you. Be all excited about it one day, and the next day you never see it again. Tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. Yeah, that's good right there. Can toxic thoughts cause fear? Yeah. The Bible said we've not been given a spirit of fear. You don't have to be afraid of anything. You have to fear God. You don't have to be afraid of anything else. Perfect. But the problem is we allow thoughts to create fear. What if I told you I wanted you to leave this cell next week? You know all these guys. Everybody in here would be rooting for you to do a great job and all about it. But you see how immediately you think, see, that's just the enemy trying to keep us from doing. But we can't. Don't worry, I'm not gonna. So I want you to start thinking about the lesson again. You're like, I'm not coming. I'm not afraid. I'm just not coming. I'm not afraid. I just don't want to. I know. But the truth is, we let things like that, like a lot of reason why people don't join a gym like this and stuff too, is they're intimidated because the people in there train and they're in shape. And I don't want to go there because I'm not in shape yet. People, listen, they always say, I want to get in shape first, then I'll come.
I hear it every day.
That don't make no sense. That's like people do that in church. Okay, once I get right and really clean up my life, then I'll go to church. It doesn't make any sense. You know? What's the point? To come in and show everybody how great shape you're in, or to get in shape? So the things, don't let fear or thoughts of fear dominate your life. If you're in a tough situation, I promise you there's only going to be one outcome. So worrying about the other 99 possibilities is a waste of your time. Let that outcome happen, then look at it and deal with it. You'll save yourself a lot of time. You ever do that? Yeah, but if this happens, what if this? And you start doing this whole thing. It's crazy. What do you have to fear? Nothing. Listen to me. What God has given to you, no man can take from you. The important things, if you're a hard worker and you've got a good job, like Anthony, if this gym was taken away from Anthony, he could start another one. Because what God's given him isn't this. It's in him. And he could do it again. And you know what? He could do it better, faster, and quicker. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Is there things you did in this gym you go, oh, if I did it again, I'd do it. So don't be afraid of things that you can lose. Thoughts of fear. Don't do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid what people think. Be who you're called to be. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. That's what the Bible says. Proverbs 23:7. What do you think about that? As a man thinks in his heart, so is he.
thing sometimes. What you do.
Yeah. How do you view yourself? Really, not the facade or how we want other men to view us. Men are real good at that. How do you really think?
You know what you need?
What's that?
You know what you need? You know what can you say you know what you need?
Yeah. What are you putting in? People say a lot of negative things. There's a lot of negative people, but we can't take that in. When we start to think it. The truth is, every man has periods in their life or things that they're insecure about. Or I know we don't talk about that. I don't worry about nothing and all that stuff. But the truth is, we need to get to the heart of that and let God help us realize, you know what? I created you, man. You don't need anything to prove to anybody. Nothing to prove to anybody. I was talking to a couple of the guys the other day, some of the amateur level fighters. And they're like, man, I just didn't do good today. I said, that doesn't make any sense. If you come to the gym and you view every time you roll with somebody or every time you spar with somebody as a real fight, you won't get better. You'll get better slowly, but you won't utilize it for training. You'll only do what you're good at, and you'll never learn anything else. Does that make sense? If I go in and let's say everybody in the class is smaller than me all the time, and I'm always on top, always on top, always on top, then I go for a fight and then someone gets on top of me, I'm done. I have no training. So instead of allowing myself to get in positions to work out, people are so concerned with, I don't want this guy to think he did good against me today. It keeps them from learning and say, you know what, I'm going to let him take my back. You don't have to say, I'm letting you take my back, so they don't feel all good about it. Who cares if they feel good about it? Give me your back. And he goes, I took your back. Yeah, you did. Get the training. Train. Do stuff you wouldn't usually do. I found myself like staying in positions, and I wouldn't try any submissions because I knew if I did, they might get out. If they got out, I could get in trouble. But the truth is, I need to get in trouble. That's how I'm going to get better. This isn't a fight. This is training. So don't get so much in your head that I got to show this guy, and go out there and start learning, and you'll develop your game. Does that make sense? Some days you're going to feel stronger than others. Some days you're going to do better. It doesn't matter. Get the full value of training. Why do I say that? Life is like that. Don't fear things and never allow those things in your life. Allow things and learn how to deal with things and trust the Lord. Get around people that speak positive things into your life.